there was a teacher that's got 2 master's degrees, and she's working on a doctorate, and she wants to be a principal. And I told her, I says, well, she asked me if I would pray about it. And what the Spirit spoke to me and said, I want her to work in the U.S. Embassy. I just went to her and I says, you're thinking way too small. And she believed me. But the reason I'm saying this because if a kid really knew what he was supposed to do, and God does give the desires of our heart, but even then, it all basically goes about money. I also knew a kid that went and got a master's degree in computer science. He's one of the smartest men I've ever met in my life. I mean, this guy aced everything he took. But he really wanted to work in music. So he went after the money.
Something I want to say about that, I think we've been asking the wrong question for years. What do you want to be when you grow up? I mean, that's what was asked to me, and my dad's a preacher, and if we were thinking Hebraically instead of Hellenistic and Greek, we would be instead going, I wonder how God wired me and what he has planned for me. Because I know he wired me perfectly. Doesn't mean I'm perfect, but he didn't make a mistake in how he wired me, and that has to do with who he's called me to be.
Exactly.
And so I feel like school should be a learning process for young people of who am I, and recognizing how God's wired them. And teachers are a key part of that. Instead of trying to put everybody into a mold, and they spend a lot of time, whether it's you as a homeschooler, homeschooling your child, or whoever spend the most time with them, you're going to recognize traits about that child. And it's very important to help them understand those so that they see those and the parents see them. If you've ever done, there's a test called StrengthsFinder. If you've ever done that test, one of the things, I hate personality tests unless it's that, because I don't like to be put in a box. But the StrengthsFinder tells you what your strengths are, and it shows you that because those are your strengths, you're probably going to struggle in these other areas. And so it's good to surround yourself with people who